watching out for you. Since the end of March, our state has paid out over $2 billion in unemployment benefits, and scammers trying to get in on the big bucks. News 5's COLETTE Bordelon live for us in Pueblo, breaking down a suspicious uptick in a certain kind of benefits. COLETTE.
It's called Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. It's meant for those people who are self-employed, gig workers, or independent contractors like the people who work here at Studio 127. Now, the State Department noticed a big jump in that amount of claims filed earlier in June, and because of it, they managed to stop fraudsters from raking in millions of dollars. Terry Heath and her staff are back in business, but they haven't been able to wash away the worry.
We're fighting for our careers right now.
Heath, one of the owners at Studio 127, says about half of her employees are independent contractors.
Because independent contractors historically have not been able to have the benefit of unemployment, it was what kept us up at night.
That's where Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, or POAA, comes into play.
For the first time in history, our industry was covered.
We saw this fraud scheme later than many other states.
But a national problem hitting home in Colorado.
A number of things look suspicious about these claims.
The Department of Labor and Employment shows the number of POAAs filed spiked in the week ending with June 13th. And when looking closer, out of almost 18,000 filed that week, they flagged over 5,000 as fraud and stopped about 34 million from being paid out to crooks.
The regular unemployment system has been around for decades and decades, and it's an established system that has a number of fraud measures in place. This one is just so new, and so unfortunately it just lends itself to being susceptible to fraud.
The department stopped letting people backdate their claims to as far back as February because that was a big red flag they found, and says scammers are using stolen identities from previous breaches to file some of the fake claims. Heath is happy the fraudsters didn't get swept under the rug.
I don't think that people realize how absolutely hard it was during those months of not being able to earn.
And reminds everyone the money is there for those who need it. The department says that the scammers are targeting people above a certain age, and they want to remind everyone they will never contact you and ask for your personal information directly. Now, those remainder of the claims that were still being investigated, the payment has been stopped. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. COLETTE Bordelon, News 5.